Natembeya is redefining Luhya politics, or generally Western politics. And John Natembeya here, as I mentioned in the previous video, he has usurped the leadership of Luhya, where now he has been endorsed in Vihiga, especially a county where Musalia Mudavadi comes from. You know, Vihiga has endorsed him as a Luhya spokesperson. And across Western Kenya, people are comfortable with Natembeya. So the big question is Natembeya going to be a Luhya Kingpin? And if he'll be a Luhya Kingpin, then where will Musalia Mudavadi, Wetangula, Oparanya and others be? Will they have control of the Western vote? Likely no. So here's the point. Natembeya is becoming a force in Western Kenya, and he is controlling the Western Kenya vote. And again, as the opposition tries to unite, they should always remember this. Without Western Kenya, it will be difficult for them to win, possible for them to win the 2027 election, because the Western Kenya must be there for the opposition to win. As I mentioned previously, that there are three major blocks. That is the Western block, the Central Kenya block, and Eastern block. If those blocks are not together, I assure you President Ruto will be re-elected in 2020. It is because of that I continue to opine that the opposition must ensure that Western Kenya is part of their alliance, and that is only possible if they make Natembeya their running mate. As I mentioned previously, that Natembeya has a huge following across Western Kenya, and his messaging resonates with many people across that region. Tawe movement is not just sloganeering. It is about the livelihoods of people of Western Kenya. It is about their economic mainstay being destroyed. Today, I ask a simple question. Where is Musalia Sugar Company, and where are these other factories that Western Kenya has been boasting of? Today, if you went to Western Kenya, the region is literally dead economically. And Natembeya seized that opportunity and communicated to the people that yes, we have our people in government, and those people have been in government for many years, but these factories have collapsed in their full glare. That messaging resonated so well with the people, and people decided to rally behind Natembeya. So to have access of the Western Kenya vote, Natembeya must be in the equation of the opposition. Someone again would say that, okay, you are saying that because Western Kenya has votes, and to access that vote, Natembeya must be in the equation, then Gachagua must also be in the equation. Definitely Gachagua will be in the equation, because in this case Gachagua can still be a kingmaker, and people from Mount Kenya are ready to vote for the united opposition flag bearer, because their goal is to have President William Ruto out of office. So if their kingmaker, that is Gachagua, says that Kalonzo Natembeya is the ticket we trust, then they will rally behind it. It is not that Mount Kenya wants to be number one or number two. For them, they are ready to support a ticket that Gachagua will endorse. And as things are, Gachagua is comfortable with the Kalonzo, and his people will also be comfortable. And at the same time, I argued previously that Natembeya is sellable across the country, and Mount Kenya will definitely be comfortable to have Natembeya as deputy president or opposition's running mate. So what do you think about Natembeya's rise in Western Kenya? Do you think he will control Western Kenya politics come 2027? You're watching No Lie with Owen.